So let's assume that a client came in, it's record store day, and they wanna cut a 7-inch record with this piece of music. And they wanna know if it's doable. And as it goes, record store days, inquiries are always last minute and it needs to go fast. So can we cut this on a 7-inch?
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. You're so consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open.
So I loaded in my DAW and I give it a look and a listen, and I see very soft parts here, louder parts, dynamic parts. It's not very consistent throughout the side, and I also see here, you can see it also, these very wide stereo effects, and it's more than 6 minutes long, so this is a demanding question. And I'm gonna use Tokyo Dawn Labs SimuLathe Virtual Master Cut plugin for finding out about the possibilities of a cut for this. And I dial in here my parameters. It's a 7-inch on 45, of course, and my lathe is set to the 7 centimeters per second standard, pretty much used everywhere in the United States. My reference level digital that is producing the 7 centimeters per second is -16. I can dial in anything, whatever my cutting room is using. My initial groove width, I make it a 3mm groove and 1mm land, resulting in a bass pitch of 250 lines per inch, just for a start. And having dialed in these values, I get the disk usage prediction of 183.9%. But wait a minute. We need to tell the software where music is starting. Here at the very begin, that's the disk side start, and here at the very end, it's the disk side end. We're having 6 minutes 14 seconds and a space consumption prediction of 120. Well, it's going down. So we might have a chance to cut this as is if these numbers go down. Calculation is permanently updated as audio is passing through the plugin. That looks good. But let's see, we have louder parts too. That's great. And more soft parts. Still, we're up. Well, I can go on like this forever, but I wanna show all the music to the plugin and play everything through it, so I make it a dry run render. And now, from the beginning to the end of the side, all material, all music is played through the plugin, and it's generating a three-dimensional groove model as the groove would look like if it were cut on a real lathe, according to my specifications that I set up earlier in the disk preferences. So now, as it is storing all this information of the music in a groove model, the space consumption prediction will be a lot more accurate. And I close it, and now, gosh, I'm up to 156% of surface, which I don't have. I only have 100%. Space is limited on a record. So let's see what I can do. I can go down with width 2.5. That's fair enough. We're down a little bit, not very much. Okay, I constantly watch this. So the land goes down to 0.5. That's safe enough. Distance between grooves. Oh, gave me 10% of space consumption. That's groove. The rest needs to be done with level. So I go down, 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 down until I reach the magic point of, whoopa, here we go. -6, I dial it in. Yeah, now it's good. Let's use a high pass and low pass filter. I would say 17 is good for this. It's just rough and dirty. 25. Oh, I watch the meters now. Wow, let's reset and see what happens here. We're getting wide grooves, really wide grooves. I want to have a look at that. Okay. Okay. Let's go here to the maximum width. Come on. This is not doable. We will never get that through metalwork. So let's dial in an elliptical equalizer, reset the meters, and play it again. Where are we? Well, the meter is fine, but I can hear that we're missing a lot of the impact on the low end. However, let's inspect. Maximum width. It looks a lot better now. We can back up. And let's see what 100 Hertz does. And rerun it through. Make another test cut. What is the meter saying? Up to 4. Well, yeah, let's inspect. Okay. That's 4 mil wide. I accept that for now. Space consumption is still fine, so I would say yes. Dear customer, we can cut this. But I want to go deeper. I want to prepare it for the actual master cut, so I go to expert mode. And in this case, for now, I don't want to use the processes that you typically have on a cutting system. I want to use dynamic processing. And let's see how that goes.
You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken.
I want to see the maxima throughout the whole record of excursion, width, and velocity. And I want to dynamically control them, so I want to locate where is maximum excursion happening. Here. Let's go and see what that is and listen to it. Here we are. Is this low end? Voomp. Okay. Excursion limiter, 2 mil. Okay, this stats. Wow, we're there. Great, let's do the same for width. Where are, oh, here you can see all of them. Okay. Okay, it's always this break. Every spike here is the same. And here there's a huge one at the very end. So let's see if we can limit that to 4.5 mil. Why not? Yeah, great. And we do the same with velocity. Let's say we have some 32 centimeters per second velocity going on here. Where is that? Bam. Here you are. Let's listen. It's throughout this last piece. The tambourine is kicking in, of course the snare drum. So I want to limit this to 20 centimeters per second should do. Here we go. Now I want to find the places where it's worth test cutting. So if I push here, that's the first maximum of velocity. Now it's not where it was because we're limiting and now we have it here. Yeah, it's the S. Okay, second one. Again here. Third one. Okay, that's at the very beginning of the record, so I don't think I need much of a test cut here. Let's check for width. And let's check for excursion. Here we go. And width. And velocity. So why not make marks for every maximum? So excursion, one here, bum, and width, another one here, bum, and velocity, another one here. So these three are my markers for test cuts. I go to marker 1, here, marker 2, marker 3, make 3 test cuts, that's good. If I want to go to the cutting room, I might wish to have a little sheet of paper where I can read what I should do. I should cut this at 7" 45 so long. That's what we need for space consumption. Here is the lathe settings, 2.5 initial groove width, land, and that's the base pitch. And here are my hotspots for test cuts where I set markers, the 3 maximum values, I can also see that we should cut it -6 below reference level and that we are calibrated to -16 dBFS at 7 centimeter per second velocity. That is all I need to know to go to the cutting room and make a test cut. And hopefully this will work.
You only see what your eyes want to see. How can life be what you want it to be? You're frozen when your heart's not open. You're so consumed with how much you get. You waste your time with hate and regret. You're broken when your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. Now there's no point in placing the blame, and you should know I suffer the same. If I lose you, my heart will be broken. Love is a bird, she needs to fly. Let all the hurt inside of you die. You're frozen when your heart's not open. If I could melt your heart, we'd never be apart. Give yourself to me. You hold the key.